Miami Dolphins fans, I'm sorry, but the time has come. As a certified Tua Glazer, I tried my hardest not to make this video, but after watching Miami choke the game against the Chargers, I don't really have a choice. Miami's off to a 1-5 start. McDaniels looks like he might get fired. It's time to turn this team around. Miami's new coach is Coach Rock Hard. He wears a puffer jacket in Miami because he's got ice in his veins. I don't think we could turn the ship around this season. Even if we got super lucky, we couldn't turn the ship around this season. Our star wide receiver, Tyreek Hill, is out for the season. Who knows how he'll come back? Our offensive line is so mediocre. Darren Waller came back. Darren Waller's like the brightest spot on this team. Darren Waller hasn't played football in like 2 years. They don't even have his face scanned in the game. He's 32 years old. Our best player on defense is Matthew Judon and Minka, both players that are quickly regressing in overall. I mean, I love to do my YouTuber titles, you know, hardest rebuild, toughest rebuild, but this is genuinely the most difficult rebuild in the game. The really nice thing is that Tua is a superstar, so he has abilities and his development is really good. The thing is, in real life, Tua Tagovailoa is really struggling, so this feels like unethical. It feels unethical to take Tua and make him a 99 overall superstar X Factor. I do think, though, the one secret weapon Miami has is Devon Achane. Super fast running backs are busted. They're really hard to find. Devon Achane is one of the few. And on top of that, he's only 23 years old. We're going to switch to a playbook that prioritizes the running back. And I'm going to try and get Devon Achane to develop into a monster. For that plan to work, though, we need an offensive line. So I got to prioritize that as well. It's going to be uphill sledding. That's not a saying. I made that up. Luckily for the Dolphins, though, the next game is against the Cleveland Browns, who are also 1-5. It'll be Tua versus Dylan Gabriel in a game that nobody wants to watch. This is why NFL Red Zone was created, because Miami's going to play Cleveland. We're going to play the moments here, try and get Miami a nice little start to this first season, but I don't know. I think we're rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic, if you catch my drift. Also, the fact that Darren Waller in real life is one of the highest performing tight ends so far this season is so funny to me. This dude was legitimately on his couch. He was actually making music videos. Incredibly cringy music videos. But you know what? He can still ball. Nice downfield block. Achane's going to go for a spin and a fumble. And welcome to Miami. Cleveland is going to take over. Our next moment, it is 10-0, and we've got ourselves a 4th and 1. Dude, I don't know. Cleveland's got a pretty good defense, and we don't have a great O-line, but I want Devon Achane to get reps, so I'm going to give this to him. 4th and 1, Dolphins up the middle. Achane is the last running back in the world you want right there for that. It's where you need a power back, although I'm sure I could have ran that ball better. If I'm being honest, I shouldn't be running Devon Achane up the middle. This is what we should be doing with Devon Achane, baby. We got load option to the left. Myles Garrett in our face. Achane gets the football. He's so fast. Dude, I'm telling you, running backs that are that fast are honestly broken. Speed option may end up being like a super nice play for us in the future. Up by just a little bit, and there's a linebacker covering Dude, I'm telling you, that's why it's so good, because he's going to so consistently have these linebackers trying to cover him. And I'm used to most running backs in the game, they have speed anywhere from like 88 to 92. That's the general range. But Achane is one of like 2 running backs in the whole game who gets above 95. So I kind of want to keep abusing that. Even right now, like that's an absolutely insane throw. Okay, before you say something, before you talk shit, just understand that I'm trying to be as realistic as possible in this rebuild, okay? I'm trying to be like the Miami Dolphins. Defense got to stop. We get the ball back anyway. It doesn't even matter. Tell me what, dude. Speed option to the left is low-key going to be our most cracked play. No, get your fraud ass out of the game. That should be Devon Achane. 1st and 10, a little play action. Why not? What do we got? Oh, Achane got lost. What a play. What a defensive play. I thought that was a freebie. I'm low-key forcing it. I'm forcing it to Achane too much. I gotta chill out. If I got an open man, I gotta take it. To a simulator. Good Lord, that was open. Fans are booing. Understandable. Booing the Browns and booing us. Just bad football all around. Darren Waller's inevitable, by the way. Hey, we got a 2nd win on the season. 2-5 Miami Dolphins. A win's a win, right? A win's a win. Beating the Cleveland Browns was not the flex that we were hoping for. The Miami Dolphins would end the season with a few more wins, but it was all said and done, a 7-10 record was certainly not making the playoffs. The 2025 season saw the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl, where Baker Mayfield won Super Bowl MVP. Pretty standard sim season outside of the Buccaneers winning it and Baker Mayfield MVP. That's exciting to see. Amarian Hampton, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Jalen Walker, Defensive. Puka Nacua wins Offensive Player of the Year. And Mahomes wins MVP. I would love for this to be a big free agency. I'd love to talk about this. We've got $15 million in cap space. We can't sign hardly anybody outside of small, insignificant signings. I think the best case scenario is picking up a young player who doesn't want that much money. And honestly, Nakobe Dean is a really good example. Nakobe Dean, 25 years old, a very fast Mike linebacker, who's looking for like $7 million a year. It's nothing crazy, but I will make this offer. So Nakobe Dean does sign. I mean, the crazy thing here is like not only does our team suck, but we also are in cap hell. We also aren't young and developing. This is a very difficult rebuild. Before this season ends, I've got to offload one of these contracts. Austin Jackson, our 75 overall right tackle, is a 15 mil cap hit. That's crazy. Bradley Chubb is a 31 mil cap hit. That's also crazy. Bradley Chubb. I guess Bradley Chubb was really good when he was in Denver, but I cannot justify this for a 79 overall star. I was able to offload Bradley Chubb to the Saints for Quincy Riley and a 3rd and 5th. Basically, this trade was, hey, if I give you a 3rd and a 5th rounder, can you eat this horrible contract? And the Saints are willing to do it. It's similar to when the Lions traded Matthew Stafford for Jared Goff. We said, look, you get Matthew Stafford, but you got to give us 2 first-round picks if you want us to eat Jared Goff's atrocious contract. So moving forward, we shouldn't be in cap hell, but for now, I still have round 1, pick 9 in the NFL draft, and I've got 100 different positions that we could go with this. So I'm just going to look for the best possible player. And, you know, as I get rid of Bradley Chubb, there's a pretty good edge rusher here. Brad Rollins is a speed rusher, right edge out of Georgia Tech with great acceleration, elite speed and jumping, and solid strength. Solid strength is a little scary, but being that fast as an edge rusher, this guy could be a beast. I'm gonna go for it. So we just, ooh, no, that's a lie. That A+ is a lie. Guys, EA, have you guys ever played your own game? Have you ever drafted a player in your own mode? Look at how laggy and horrible this shit looks. You got a bar across my boy's face. You're telling me that's an A+ pick when it's not? How is he's not even hidden dev? I'm going to be honest, this to me is still a very good pick because his overall is high, his intangibles are good, he's just not hidden dev. And not being hidden dev is a bummer. There's a pretty damn good quarterback sitting here too. I think I'm going to take him. This is an elite speed, great throw power, great acceleration, and Tua actually has really good trade value. Tua Tagovailoa is a superstar young quarterback with really good trade value. I'm taking Robbie Williams. I haven't drafted a quarterback in a franchise in a long time. His true value is no bueno. Please tell me you're hidden dev, kid. Please tell me you're hidden dev, kid. Please tell me you're hidden dev, kid. His intangibles are good. We are going to have to develop the hell out of Robbie Williams. Wow, I mean, how can he be so good but so bad? I have made this rebuild significantly harder with my poor drafting here. This was not a good draft for me. Decent chance here with Evan McCann, a good-looking D tackle. Finally got myself a hidden dev. I'm not gonna lie, this is a very fast D tackle. We did just bolster the D line a lot here in Miami. 77 speed, 89 strength, 82 acceleration, and he's actually hidden dev. It only took me to the 3rd round, but that's a very good pick. Taking a look at the dude, that's actually crazy. Brad Rollins was a 77 overall normal dev. This is such a good draft pick. I mean, he's incredible. 77 overall. I can't believe he's normal dev. Robbie Williams was normal. He's only a 70 overall. That's not too shocking. 71 was hidden dev. And the computer got me a really fast USC rookie wide receiver, Jimmy Quincy. 94 speed, 97 acceleration. He's kind of small, 176 pounds for 6-footers. Very light, but he's a good wide receiver. Looking around the entire NFL, not a particularly strong class. There's an 82 left guard and an 81 right edge rusher, Drew Sheets. We did not have the ability to get him. He was round 1, pick 6. I think all things considered, we actually made a really solid pick. A 77 overall there in the 1st round. Yeah, that's a great pick. As for stats on the season, Tua was okay. 26-9 in Miami Dolphins playbook. Devon Achane, 978 yards and 8 touchdowns. I think I am going to switch the playbook to favor Achane a little bit more here. Jalen Waddle had 10 touchdowns on 880, which is nothing super impressive. And defensively, Jordan Brooks had 163 tackles. That's crazy. He must have gotten, Jordan Brooks got a dev trade upgrade for that. Superstar Jordan Brooks, 87. Wow, Jordan Brooks got really, really good. We were playing a lot of defense because our offense sucked, I guess. That's crazy stat line, for sure. 4 deflections, 2 interceptions. It's really good. And then Jalen Phillips got home 9 times. Kenneth Grant, 4.5. Very good news. Tyreek Hill is back. So now we've got Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. I think I'm gonna get Jimmy Quincy into the rotation. He'll be wide receiver 3. At tight end, I'm going to get my boy Jalen Conyers in there. Darren Waller has officially retired. We may need to draft a tight end. Also, just realized we have no kicker. So, Daniel Carlson, you are a Miami Dolphin. Dude, Rico Dowdle's a free agent? Nobody picked up Rico Dowdle? This guy's going dummy this season. One of the best run playbooks is Seattle Seahawks. You'll always see Kenneth Walker at the top of the charts. So, I'm switching my offensive playbook to Seattle. West Coast zone run scheme, which is already what Miami runs. Just got to see Devon Achane get some good reps. Here's the 2026 lineup. I know I drafted Robbie Williams, but I really kind of needed him to be hidden dev for this to work. So I think we're going to be another season under Tua Tagovailoa. Tyreek is back. Offensive line still sucks. I still could draft a tight end, but defensively, we actually look a lot better. Jordan Brooks got that superstar. Chop Robinson, Jalen Phillips. We got Brad Rollins, that new rookie. And then we do have Quincy Riley in that trade, and he's okay. Defense looks a lot better than offense. By midseason, almost nothing has changed. We're 1-6. Taking on a Chicago Bears lineup that's 4-2 with really high overalls. I got to do something drastic. This is going to get so out of hand so fast. Tyreek Hill is still superstar X Factor. He's a gigantic cap hit. And he's incredibly good. I kind of need to get draft capital out of him. We need a team with cap space that's trying to make a playoff push to offload him. The New England Patriots are making a playoff push. Drake May is getting really good. They are interested in Tyreek Hill, and they have the cap for it. I need a young player and a draft pick. They have a hidden dev left guard, which I would love that. 32-year-old Tyreek Hill is still worth something. The Patriots are going to give me their hidden dev left guard and a 2027 first-round pick. We're wasting his talent, and pretty soon he's going to retire or be worth nothing. I'm happy to get something out of Tyreek Hill here. As I look at my team's morale, too, dude, everybody is just pissed off. Nobody wants to be in Miami right now. The entire roster's morale is, like, sub 50. I'm going to hop in here mid-season, try and pick up a W against the Bears in Chicago. I mean, this is a decent opportunity to wear those rivals. Hey, listen, guys, even if we're getting dog-walked by every team, we do have cool jerseys. I mean, these rivalry Miami jerseys are pretty sick, right? Soldier Field! You know, what's that thing they always say? They always talk shit about Tua when he's playing in cold weather. I see that on Ghetto Gronk all the time. It's like, Tua can't throw the ball in sub-60-degree weather. I guess we're going to find out right now. There's Coach Rock Hard, but we're not playing in Hard Rock. We're in Soldier Field, taking on Ben Johnson, the Lions traitor. Fraud. Just kidding. I love Ben Johnson. I would have done the same thing, bro. If someone offers you a head coaching job, you take it. 4th and 1, and the Bears are going for it. We got to stuff this. Hey, we got Minka for a reason, right? Isn't this why we went out and got Minka? To go blow up the run? Hey, big bodies. Is that the Rook? Is that the Rook? Brad Rollins. Yes, sir. Brad Rollins, that rookie. 77 overall normal dev. It is not every day that you see a 77 overall not be hidden dev. But sometimes they're the Miami Dolphins. Got Jalen Conyers at tight end. There's Jimmy Quincy. Jimmy, boy, you want to go for it, rookies. Dude, the rookies are showing out for Miami. Jimmy Quincy's going to get a touchdown. Brad Rollins gets the stop. And we just got a turnover in the red zone. Oh, my God, we are dominating Chicago to start this game. I'm going to block Conyers, and I'm looking for Devon Achane coming across the middle here. Too fast. Bad ball, doesn't matter. Way too fast. Devon Achane, 14-0. Still 14-0. Got ourselves a 3rd and 2. We're in the middle of the 3rd quarter here. I really do love this backfield. Like, Devon Achane, too, has a lot of speed. I know in real life how frustrating it might be as a Miami fan, but the fact that these guys are low-key an OP duo in the game is quite nice for us right now. Lefty quarterbacks freak me out, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Lefty quarterbacks just feel weird from a Madden standpoint. I'm gonna try and get my boy Jalen Conyers a touchdown here. Jalen Conyers a 62 overall. They did him dirty. But he's got an opportunity here if I can playmaker him. Why not? Ooh, that's why not. Because you won't get the ball off. Second and goal. Actually, no, let's make it. Could it be a two-banger day? Could this be a two-banger day for Jimmy Quincy? Almost an INT, third and goal. We're getting a little spooky out here. Third and goal, we're gonna send right in motion. And Devon Achane is way too fast. Genuinely putting a linebacker on him is just, you're asking for it. You're asking for it. This is gonna be a blowout, a straight up blowout. It's 24-0 right now. 31-0. Chicago can't even get a poverty touchdown. Any given Sunday. The 1-5 Dolphins just blew out the 4-2 Chicago Bears. They fall to 4-3. Caleb Williams is in piss. And Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins. Big W, boys. Big W. Hopefully, this is a sign of things to come. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Caleb Williams. This is one of the worst sim games I've ever seen. 145 yards, 50% completion, 3. That is one of the worst sim games I've ever seen. Achane, even in this Seahawks playbook on sim, isn't doing much. He did have a rushing touchdown as well as 2 receiving touchdowns. It's a very nice game for him, but I mean, part of the problem is the offensive line. I do get that. Like, having a really good O-line helps. Miami might have snuck out a win against the Chicago Bears, but that was not an omen for the rest of the season. Miami would go on to lose every single game from this point on, finishing with a record of 2-15. Squarely the worst team in the National Football League. The 2026 Super Bowl would be the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Cincinnati Bengals, and this wasn't much of a game. Philly would win 52-14 with Jalen Hurts winning Super Bowl MVP. I don't know that I've ever done a sim season going 2-15. Like, usually you can change up the playbook and get yourself at least 4 wins. This is outright horrendous. 2-15. I think a big part of the reason is the Seattle Seahawks playbook was horrible for Tua. He did not thrive in this whatsoever. 15-12 is a horrendous season. On top of that, the entire point was to get Devon Achane some reps, you know? And this didn't work either. He had very similar stats to what he did before. That playbook, plus how bad this team is, was just a death sentence for us. It was horrible. Jimmy Quincy really didn't do much. I'm honestly glad that we traded Tyreek. I'm so glad we traded Tyreek. What would it have mattered? If we had Tyreek on this team, we could have got, what, maybe 3 wins, maybe 4 wins? Defensively, Jordan Brooks is literally putting up monster seasons, though. 160 tackles. Nakobe Dean was a nice free agent pickup. 4 interceptions. He is putting in work. Zach Seiler had 12 sacks. Wow. Chop Robinson at 6.5. Phillips at 4.5. Brad Rollins didn't get home much. We're gonna need a really big draft here. Moving Bradley Chubb and Tyreek Hill proved to pay off, though, because for this free agency, we have $76 million in cap space, and there are some big names. Zay Flowers wants a giga contract. He's not gonna get it from us. Trenton Simpson is always an amazing pickup. Trenton Simpson is such a slept-on guy. He doesn't ask for a lot of money, and he's a really solid player in franchise. I'll absolutely be making an offer here. It's really not even a position of need, but it's just so worth it. Brian O'Neill is available at the age of 31. This is pretty expensive, but my O-line is atrocious, especially right tackle. I'm gonna make an offer here on Brian O'Neill. Lastly, Ronnie Hickman's available. He's not that good, but he is dirt cheap, and he's only 25 years old. So he's got potential. 3 for 3 on free agency. Brian O'Neill, Trenton Simpson, and Ronnie Hickman are joining the Miami Dolphins ahead of a huge NFL draft. A super important NFL draft. Being the second worst team in the NFL has its perks. We have round 1 pick 2. Looks like the Saints were even worse than us somehow. It's actually really impressive. I do think it's time to finally move on from Tua Tagovailoa. Shane Frazier is a very different quarterback, a 6'5" field general out of Wake Forest. He doesn't look particularly fast. In fact, he doesn't look that good if you just look at his physicals, but I scouted him. Since he's a round 1-2 talent, I'm going to take a shot at him. I absolutely think it's worth it right here. He's ranked 30th in true value, which doesn't make his overall that high, but he's a hidden dev quarterback. It's exactly what I want right here. I'm going to trade Tua. Tua's going to have some value, but he's just not the guy for this team. So I'm going to trade Tua, get what I can out of him, and Shane Frazier's taking over this team right now. Not only that, but we have the pick that we got from the Patriots, and it looks like the Patriots didn't end that season that well. So round 1, pick 2, we get Shane Frazier, and we also... Shit. I accidentally just hit the wrong button. I gotta see who the computer just gave me. Fuck. Dude, this rebuild is hard enough. Let's hope this kid's a stud. His name's Ramon Sutton, I believe I saw up on that draft board. Ethnically ambiguous, I'll give you that. Cortland Sutton's brother, maybe? What position is this kid? I'm not even able to check. All right. Oh, he's a tight end. So we got Shane Frazier, a tight end option. Ramon Sutton, hopefully he's a beast. We also have our round 2, pick 2, which is very early in this round. Sorry, guys, it's very easy to misclick because this game is so laggy. I think I kind of want to load up on receiver options for our rookie quarterback, Donald Whiteside. So we just got rid of Tyreek. This is a 6'3" physical wide receiver out of Alabama. He's left-handed with great jumping and strength and acceleration. There's a little Megatron going on here. He's not super fast, but I'm not so worried about that. And he's 6'3". He's 28 in true value. Drafted him at 34, so that is a good pick. He's hidden development, 93 excel, 94 jumping, 92 speed. This thus far has been an excellent draft. Got a hidden dev quarterback, a hidden dev wide receiver. I don't know much about that tight end. You know, we still need O-line. Our O-line's been horrible. Here's Lerone Jackson. He has poor jumping, which I couldn't give a shit else about. He has elite change of direction and elite strength in the 3rd round. Could this guy be a monster? 43 in true value. Got him at 66. Lerone Jackson. Oh my God, he has 96 strength in the 3rd round. Lerone Jackson, Utah left tackle. He's unbelievably slow. That does not matter. Lerone Jackson. All right, let's see this draft recap, baby. Oh my God. We saved it. Guys, I thought we were so cooked. We just saved this whole thing. Frazier's a 78. Sutton's a 79. This is what the CPU got us. He's a 79. Great pick. A 6'5" rookie tight end out of Arkansas with 84 speed, 86 acceleration. He's really good. Whiteside's a 79. Jackson's a 77. They even got us a 73 strong safety and a 74 corner. This is a juiced, this class must be ungodly. Or I just made the most insane picks. No, this, dude, oh my God, what? Well, here's your classic. Here's your, dude, last draft class was horrible. This one is juiced. Holy shit. Here's your classic USC run support, strong safety with 99 hit power. This one's Taj Kincaid. There's an 85 center. Oh, wow. Round 1, pick 1. Look at this quarterback. Elliott Byrne had 94 speed, 89 acceleration, 83. That's one of the best quarterbacks I've seen in a while. There's also a 95 speed running back, Sean Myers. He's a freak. A lot of freaks in this class. Damn. Hey, I'm still super happy with what we got. I'm honestly so shocked that Tua maintains his superstar. And that last season was so bad that he very realistically should have lost this and gone down to star, but he still has it. He has the value of a franchise quarterback, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are very interested, although they don't have much to offer. Cardinals were up for a really interesting trade here. Tua Tagovailoa and a haul of picks lands us Owen Camp. In one season of a horrible record, a multitude of trades, a big free agency, we've completely revamped this lineup. Offensive line looks significantly better. Brian O'Neill. Lerone Jackson's taken over at left guard. Paul's an 80 overall. Levy and Daniels. Sutton, a 79 overall tight end. Whiteside, a 79 overall wide receiver. And Sean Frazier is hopefully our franchise quarterback. He's hidden dev. He could be star, but he could be even better. If you're wondering about that D tackle we got from the Arizona Cardinals, that's Owen Camp, who after only 1 year is a superstar X Factor. He's a big boy. A 6'3", 308-pound D tackle with 92 strength, 89 block shed. It's weird to trade a quarterback for a D tackle. And I do think Madden's trade logic needs some work, but we gave up a lot of picks for him as well. I do think it made sense. Jordan Brooks, after season in and season out, getting over 150 tackles is up to an X factor. I did not expect this. Jordan Brooks was not on my radar of like guys to develop, but we've got ourselves a monster Mike linebacker. Minkah Fitzpatrick is starting to regress, but Ronnie Hickman is ready to take over. Corners still look just all right. All things considered, this defense is actually getting really, really good. I just need offense to progress in a similar fashion. I think we start by changing our playbook and getting Donald Whiteside as many touches as possible. The Alabama wide receiver could be so good. His deep route running just sucks. But we got to get him good. All right, Seattle offensive playbook was not the move. This was not friendly to our team at all. We're going to go back to a classic Los Angeles Rams. Also West Coast zone run. We don't have to switch up much. And you guys should know by now just how good this playbook is. Moving Whiteside to slot wide receiver, and we're ready for this season. Our first game of the season, we are at the New York Giants. We're sitting on an 84 overall. I want to kick this season off right, dude. We have a totally new lineup. Evan McCann, Owen Camp, Jordan Brooks, all superstar X Factors. New York Giants have Drew Phillips, Malik Neighbors, Dexter Lawrence. I wonder how Jackson Dart is looking here. I guess we're going to find out. What about Cam Scattaboo? We're going to find out right now. Also, yes, Evan McCann, the auto-drafted D tackle from our first draft in round 3, ended up being superstar X Factor, which is way better than I ever imagined. I should try to extract some value out of him. The other thing we could do is we could switch our defense to a 4-3, so I have 2 D tackles in. I'd have 2 superstar X Factor D tackles. Right now, though, I think the most important thing is developing this offense. While we do have a lot of young guys that are good, we don't have any abilities on O. Just kind of crazy as we make such a risky pass there, but don't get it in. Wow, that would have been nice. Got Whiteside and Sutton. Whiteside and Sutton are damn near the same size. That's a tight end and a wide receiver as Frazier misses another pass. Come on, rookie. Come on, rookie. We got to lock in here. Achane and Waddle in the backfield. Frazier is missing passes left and right now. You got to step up. Oh, my goodness. And absolutely nobody blocks. And that is a turnover. It was a super tough first drive. I think I got to mix in some runs here. How about Ramon Sutton on the out route? Ooh, that was money. All right, there's our rookie tight end. This team is so different. This team is unrecognizable. It kind of had to be that way, though, huh? I mean, if we stuck to what we were doing, we were just going to lose. Let's go back to the rookie tight end. Sutton makes another big catch. Damone Whiteside, single coverage. Ooh, I liked it. Shane Frazier. Shane Frazier, what a downfield block. Shane Frazier, the rookie. He's going to get his first touchdown of his career. That's his first NFL touchdown. Wow. Our next moment comes on defense after Jackson Dart, Cam Scattaboo were able to get back-to-back scores. They're going to go with a handoff. Oh my goodness. Who just did that? He just got flattened. That was Ronnie Hickman, I think. Our free agent pickup. I'm on Jordan Brooks covering the middle. He checks low and gets rocked by Jordan Brooks. That brings up 3rd and 6. 2-minute warning. It's 10-10. Is this the season that we start to turn things around? Come on, boys. There's Jackson Dart. It's 3rd and 6. He's got the deep out route. He's got a couple slants. Jalen Phillips, a true Miami Dolphin. This team may be like unrecognizable, but there's still a few true Dolphins. Jalen Phillips and it's the Jalens. Jalen Phillips and Jalen Waddle. Here's Quincy, Jimmy Quincy, our early wide receiver pickup. He's going to get us out to the 44, and now Shane Frazier, the rookie quarterback. You know what's so crazy? We had 2 wins last season. So if we get a win right here, we're halfway. We're halfway to making these Dolphins fans happy. If we can pick up this win. We got to play clutch, though. 1st and 10. And look at what an overthrow! Shane Frazier, the rookie, just threw the ball to outer space when there was a wide open man. Oh my God, rookie. Oh my God, rookie. No way you just sold the game like that. Dude, Damone Whiteside was so open, and we just sent that ball to Narnia. And here's Cam Scattaboo. It's got to be a run if Scattaboo's in. No, Cam Scattaboo, no! Wait, we got to let him score. Cam Scattaboo may be a freak show, but Cam Scattaboo does not know that we wanted him to score. It's Cam Scattaboo. He was looking for contact. I'm surprised he didn't go lay out Minkah Fitzpatrick just for fun. But if they score that right there, they can milk that clock down us. We have to give ourselves a chance to win, right, boys? Shane Frazier is in piss right now, but this game is not over. 47 seconds. We have all 3 timeouts. I'm very glad that Scattaboo took that in. Got to give ourselves a chance. There's Whiteside, but this time it's a great football. This time it's a perfect football out of Shane Frazier, and the rookie Whiteside's going to make a huge gain for us. Hopefully they'll continue to run man coverage. They continue to run man coverage. This will be great for us because Achane's going to be able to get out of bounds with a man on him. Perfect. Man on him. Not another bad ball. I'm going to have to call a timeout here. I was hoping if that's a good ball in stride, we're able to get him. But, dude, our rookie quarterback is a rookie. We're going to cut him some slack. Rookies are going to miss some passes. It's just part of the program. I'm going to hit Achane here and just hopefully get out of bounds. No pickup, but we don't have to burn another timeout. 3rd and 6. Got to find the end zone here. What do we got, boys? Achan's going to be open underneath. There is nobody on Devon Achan. He's going to juke. To get a little extra, we'll call our second to last. Rock hard, dude. I'm rock hard. We need this. 15 seconds. Giants have scored 17 points unanswered. Not what you want to see. Right in the middle. We're going to hit Damone Whiteside. There's 10 seconds on this clock. That's a timeout. Dude, that ball had some zip on it. Could go for an out route here. Could go Ramon Sutton in the middle. We're just going to have to find out. Ramon Sutton, nobody on him. They leave the rookie tight end. We're going to make this game 17-17. It is overtime, and we need a touchdown. Here we go, rookie. Dude, there's no way the rookie's cut out for this, right? There's just no way. That's a dot. Listen, Shane Frazier, if you could just throw like this earlier, we wouldn't even be in this mess. So let's see what we can do here. Staying in this air raid offense. Scrambling out just a little bit. Achan's in front. That's a nice looking football. That could have been scary. We could run the football, but I don't know. We're going to try it. Let's try and use Devon Achan's speed. I'm just a little bit scared of this Giants defense. Achan's got room. A big juke. A big stiff arm. Devon Achan. 9 rushes, 50 yards. This Rams playbook is paying off big time. 1st and 10. Going right back to the pass game. Frazier, who are we going to find? Let's go, Achan. Keep it simple, stupid. A good spin. Hey, look at Shane Frazier down there putting it up. This is a huge drive, bro. Dude, this new team's looking nicey. What do you got? What do you got, Damone Whiteside? Oh, my God, he toe tapped. What's in the water in Alabama? What are they teaching those Alabama kids? Holy shit. 1st and goal. That's a huge play. Whiteside, no. Sexy Dexy, no. Shane Frazier is so slow. Oh, that's not even Sexy Dexy. That's somebody else. It's 2nd and goal now. All right, negative yards, never good, but right over the middle. Parker Washington, maybe? I actually don't know who that is, but that's a huge touchdown in overtime. Number 6, Washington. I don't know who that is, bro. We've got so many good players. Jimmy Quincy and Damone Washington and... Wait, what? Time expired? Did we just win? I was literally just about to come out on defense and make this huge stand, and we won the game. Holy shit, we won the game. Achan, great game on the ground. Cam Scadaboo was great on the ground too, but Ramon Sutton, 5 for 61 and a touchdown. It's Donald Whiteside. I've been calling him Damone Whiteside. I could have sworn it was Damone Whiteside when I drafted him, but maybe I just have MM dementia. That was Malik Washington. With 21 yards and that very clutch touchdown to win the game there. After cleaning house and revamping the Miami Dolphins, things were looking amazing. The Dolphins, for the first time in a long time, would finish the season with a positive record of 9-8. Falling just short of making the playoffs, but certainly improving morale. The Super Bowl would be an interesting one. The Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Carolina Panthers, where Trevor Lawrence would win Super Bowl MVP in a 28-10 victory. Shane Frazier of the Miami Dolphins wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. That is so big. So big. Yeah, Rams playbook's kind of bonkers. Shane Frazier. 35 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, almost 4,000 yards as a rookie. It's an amazing season. Achan, 1,105. Receiving, Donald Whiteside, 1,111. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, out of nowhere, puts up 1,087 and 12. Jalen Waddle, another 806 and 7. Honestly, kind of crazy who ended up getting yards here. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine was not on my short list. I mean, he really isn't hardly in the lineup. I don't know how he did that. But he did. Nakobe Dean put up 175 tackles. Unbelievable. Still kind of struggling to get on the quarterback, though. This Dolphins defense really doesn't get to the quarterback too much. Owen Camp did well. Got him from the Cardinals. We got Chop Robinson with 9.5 and Jaleb Phillips as well, but really just not getting on the quarterback a lot. Ashton Jeanty had a crazy season. 1,700 yards and 14 touchdowns. The number 1 receiver was Jordan McAllister. 1,800 yards and 23 touchdowns out of Ole Miss. Oh, my God. By the way, Jamar Chase on the Bengals also had 1,400 yards and 13 touchdowns. So between these two was 36 touchdowns? Sure. Tell me, Joe Burrow, yeah. Joe Burrow has 5,300 yards, 53 and 3. Holy shit. I have actually never seen a season that good. I've done so many franchises. I've never seen a 5,300 yard, 53 touchdown. Oh my God. He was averaging 8.5 yards an attempt. He was sacked 77 times. Oh my God, he was sacked 77 times. Lore accurate Joe Burrow. Holy shit. Brandon Aubrey is available in free agency. I'm actually 100% going for this. One of the best kickers of all time already. And he's not anywhere near done in real life. I'm absolutely taking that. Xavier McKinney, 95 overall. He wants a big bag, but we actually have it. We have cleared up so much cap space in those first couple of years. I can afford to make a big offer on Xavier McKinney. Currently, we're one of the top offers right alongside Pittsburgh and New England. I'm actually going to bump this offer up. I'm not trying to lose this. We could actually get Christian McCaffrey. Dude, this free agency is insane. Hutch, Gibbs, McKinney. McCaffrey's not even that expensive, and I'm not really utilizing Devon Achane. I'm going to go for this. Holy shit, he doesn't even want that much money. This is Christian McCaffrey, still superstar X Factor. I forgot to re-sign Jalen Phillips, so he's going to be in there. I'd love to bolster, dude. I'd love to bolster corner too. Let's go for the Super Bowl right now. This free agency's, I've never seen a free agency this strong. This is crazy. Holy shit. This is one of the biggest free agencies I've ever had in my whole life. Xavier McKinney, Brandon Aubrey, Christian McCaffrey. I get Jalen Phillips back as well as Chop Robinson back. I forgot to re-sign him. That's my bad, but they're still on the roster. Jamel Dean, 86 overall corner. Best corner we've had in a while, and J.K. Scott. This is a disgusting free agency. I'm used to free agency being like, you know, patch a hole here, patch a hole there. No, not only did we just have the best season we've had in like 4 years, but we just added multiple 90-plus overall players. McCaffrey's going to be an instant starter. He's a lot slower than Achane, but they'll be a great 1-2 punch. He's still superstar X Factor. Xavier McKinney is almost instantly the best player on my defense. This is crazy. Remember, we traded away a ton of these picks in this draft to acquire Owen Camp and get Tua Tagovailoa off our hands. Despite that, we did pick up a really good left tackle, 77 overall Joshua Tafoya, hidden dev left tackle. Keep boosting up that O-line. Overall, the class was pretty solid with a few players over 80 overall. There was an Oregon power back, 80 overall. That's always fun to see. A 99 speed wide receiver, Brendan Franklin. And there was a 99 strength D tackle, Rob Judge, out of Wisconsin. The irony, of course, is we're actually back to square one. I have $1 million in cap space. Like, I have no cap left, so we pretty much are selling out right now to win this whole thing. Ramon Sutton did end up being superstar X Factor, so that's incredible. Lerone Jackson ended up being superstar. I'm going to move Tafoya to center, so we don't have this obvious hole here. Jonas Savaianea out of Arizona is at right guard. And Brian O'Neill, we still got Brian O'Neill from last year's free agency. Whiteside superstar. Shane Frazier, after winning Offensive Rookie of the Year, is a superstar. This kid's a freak. His accuracies are so much better. Got Christian McCaffrey on the team now. And then defensively, I mean, it just doesn't stop there. Jordan Brooks, superstar X Factor. Owen Camp, superstar X Factor. Evan McCann is a superstar X Factor. Xavier McKinney's a 95. Minka's still a 93. I thought Minka was going to fall off. Minka's not falling off at all. Minka is holding firm. At the ripe age of 31, Minka has not regressed. I cannot believe this. They usually regress. He just refuses to regress. Team is genuinely so good. I do not have the salary cap to pay these young guys, though. So Jamel Dean, Riley, Kader Kohu, and this awesome defense and awesome offense. Let's make a push. Let's do this thing. With the new unit and a winning record, the Miami Dolphins were ready to prove that they could actually do it, and they came up just short. So we run back the exact same record, 9-8, but it wasn't enough. Take a look at this playoff bracket. We came so close. Any one more win, and we make the playoffs. But we don't make it this season. The Raiders are the 1 seed. The Giants are the 1 seed. And we're just going to have to watch from Cancun. I really thought this would be our year, but maybe next year can be. I mean, it's still nice to have our players progress. Shane Frazier, a lot of interceptions. He only had 6 interceptions last season, 15 on this season, a ton more yards. But every once in a while, it just happens. You know, you put everything in place, and sometimes they just lose those close games. You want to know something insane, though? Christian McCaffrey was our lead receiver. Christian McCaffrey was our slot wide receiver. He got 1,100 yards and 11 touchdowns. Donald Whiteside, almost 1,010. Waddle stepped up big. Honestly, it's a very good offensive season. We just lost too many close games. 15.5 sacks out of Evan McCann. 14 out of Chop Robinson. Sheesh. All right, damage control mode. I was so excited for that McCaffrey season. Not only does he retire, but we didn't make the playoffs. So I never got to use McCaffrey. That's a bummer. But kicking off this 2029 season, we are able to retain most of the talent. We don't have to pay McCaffrey, so we're good on cap. Frazier's looking great. He's even more developed. O-line's looking great. We still have Brian O'Neill, which is awesome. I thought he might retire. Waddle, Quincy, and Whiteside. Ramon Stutton is still a dog. And then defensively, we no longer have Jordan Brooks. We weren't able... I just couldn't afford Jordan Brooks. But the good thing is Nakobe Dean got superstar and Trent Simpson did. Both free agents. Evan McCann's an 87. McKinney has regressed down to star. Minka's holding strong. Minka Fitzpatrick is inevitable. This guy does not regress. Corners are holding strong, and we've still got Owen Camp and Kenneth Grant. So this team is still incredible. It's kind of a bummer not to have Christian McCaffrey, but I think we'll be able to make the playoffs with this team. After back-to-back 9-8 seasons, the Dolphins were looking like a career mediocre team. Just enough to sell tickets, but not enough to get there until the 2029 season. A 12-5 record made Miami a legitimate contender, and 5 years later, we've finally got a playoff game. We are hosting the Las Vegas Raiders at Hard Rock Stadium. This is perfect for head coach Rock Hard. We're a crazy high overall, but so are the Raiders. The Raiders are a 92 overall. Shane Frazier, not his best statistical season, but he got his interceptions down. That's how we win games, so that's huge to see. Achan, 1,208, big time. Receiving, Nakobe Dean with 165 tackles. He keeps doing this. And can we talk about these D linemen? Chop Robinson, Evan McKay, and Jalen Phillips. We're finally getting it together on the defensive side of the ball. It all came together this season. An interception apiece for Jamel Dean, Kader Kohu, and Minka. Taking a look around the whole NFL. Oh my God. I've never seen it before. This is, Madden, what the fuck is going on in your Sims? 6,000. Joe Burrow passed for 6,112 yards. What is it, a 30-game season? Joe Burrow passed for 6,112 yards, 360 yards per game, 9.6. He got sacked 75 times. Do they ever run the football? The two leading receivers in the NFL are two Bengals wide receivers. Jamar Chase at 2,018 and Jordan McAllister at 1,721. What on earth am I looking at? I've never seen this in my whole life. Oh my God. 6,000? Did they even make the playoffs? Okay, they're the 1 seed. Okay, they're the 1 seed in the playoffs. We might have to play them, actually. That is a horrifying team. The lineup with morale is looking a whole lot better. 99 Achan, 99 Frazier. Everybody looks so juiced. Can you believe it? At the start of this rebuild, nobody wanted to be here. And right now, we're looking spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Wow, look at this defense, too. All right, gentlemen, our first playoff game. Let's get after it. I got to bring back out the rivalry uniforms. I know this isn't a rivalry. There's no Raiders rivalry, but the rivalry uniforms are just so sick. I got to use them. Shane Frazier with abilities. Devon Achan on the RPO. I'm glad that we still have some true Miami Dolphins on this team. Our next moment is a big field goal. Wait a minute. I almost didn't kick it, but we got Brandon Aubrey for a reason. Oh my God, kicker abilities. It's so easy. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Yes. Pitch it. Go. Okay. You know what? Just got a kick blocked. Almost recovered it and got it back, though. That could have been so much worse. Dude, when's the last time a CPU blocked a kick on me? I never should have kicked it. I knew not to kick that. I was going to go for it. Oh, my God, that's crazy. All right, we got two Deans on defense. We got Nakobe Dean and Jamel Dean. And Kader Kohu just got dunked on. That's a bummer. There's a handoff. Ashton Genty, and nobody's home. Jeez. 7-0, and they have the ball again. Not even an offensive moment. I need this monster D-line to step up. They got someone named Jones at QB. Don't tell me that's Daniel Jones, right? It just couldn't be. Good hit to get him out of bounds. Hopefully. Oh, it's Mac Jones. No way. The Raiders have Mac Jones, and he's cooking us. All right, we got a blitz. This is a handoff. This is Raiders with Ashton Genty. We got to go stop him. Oh, my God. I sent the house. They passed behind us. We're in so much trouble. All right, 10 seconds left. It's 1st and 10. I'm going for this. I don't want the field goal here. I'm taking the outside shot. Lucky it's not intercepted. All right, that was really stupid. Well, hopefully they don't block this kick. I mean, my goodness. All right. Brandon Aubrey pins it, 14-3. This is an ugly start to the playoffs. We're going to have to find a way to come out with a win here. Red zone alert. We got Ramon Sutton over there. I got Jimmy Quincy in the backfield. Achan, Waddle. 4 minutes left. 1st and 10. Down by 2 scores. Let's score quick. Achan! Devon Achan! Inside zone. 14 to 10. That's big. We got to get a stop. Whoa! Did we go for 2? We only have 9 points. Or did another kick get blocked? What's going on in Miami? Miami special teams. Dude, we got J.K. Scott. We got Brandon Aubrey. We can't be doing this. All right, 14 to 9. We got ourselves a punt return. And a good-looking one, too, out of Jimmy Quincy. At least got us to the 25. 1st and 10. Shane Frazier. Not a rookie anymore. We got to mount a game-winning drive as Alonzo Roland of the Raiders screams off the edge. Dude, I got such a good O-line. I can't believe he got through. We spent a lot on this O-line. We got so many receiving threats, too. Somebody's getting open here. The question is who? He's literally wide open, but this pass rush is insane. I can't throw anything. That was a wide open pass right there. It's just a 4-man rush. Shouldn't be coming in that hot, but it is. All right, boys. 3rd and 21. Achan! Use that speed! How did Bobby Spillane catch him? Achan, did you lose a step? My goodness. 4th and inches. We're going halfback inside. Devon Achan. Just barely got it. That's a heavy set, and we needed it badly. This is going to be the 2-minute warning. 14 to 9 in the playoffs. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe Achan got caught. He tried to reach that football out there, too. All right, 2-minute warning, 1st and 10. This is such a good team we've assembled. Who wants to take them? Nobody's home, maybe. Sean. That was a crazy throw. I should not have thrown that. I should not have thrown that. Dude, Raiders are running nothing but man coverage, though. I kind of like this. I hope they man up right now. Man up right now. Achan's going to get you. Yes, sir. Oh, that's not Bobby Spillane. That's why. That's somebody named Shelton. I mean, this rebuild has taken me a lot longer than most rebuilds, so there's a ton of players that I'm really not even familiar with that are kind of cooking me here, just because we're so far in the future. But I'm going to take this every single time it's there. Achan, 1st and 10, 1:20. It's Philip Shelton is his name. That's the guy who keeps manning up Achan. He's really good. He's really, really good. But I got a ton of good guys, too. I'm not worried about it. Keep running man. That's man coverage again. Ramon. Dude, what's with the pass rush? Holy shit. This Raiders team is on juice. I'm going Devon Achan here. 2nd and 10, slip screen. They're getting in this backfield. No fucking way. I can't even snap the ball and throw a screen. This is unbelievable. All right, let's lock in. What's going on over there? Holy shit, everyone is getting dogged. I'm going up to White's. Oh, I think it's illegal touching. It's going to be 4th and 10. It's illegal touching. He stepped out of bounds. Dude, I've never seen such a strong pass rush. We need it so badly. 4th and 10. They're literally running the same play every single time on defense. It's just this, whatever it's called. Here we go. 4th and 10. Can we get a pass off? We can. Almost sacked. Jalen Waddle. Oh, my God. Pass rush is crazy. Dude, I'm not kidding. My incredible O-line is getting pushed into the backfield every single play. Come on, Frazier. Here we go. Finally got some blocks. Shane Frazier's able to get 7. Just barely, but he got it. Chew clock is crazy right there. Why on earth did the clock just chew that much? Not even going to ask. We're going Jalen Waddle out of the backfield. A big stiff arm. Timeout Miami. There's only 14 seconds on the clock, and we have no timeouts left. I got to go empty. We get sacked. It's almost over. We get sacked. It's over. I got to get out of bounds. I'm going to send Sutton out of bounds. Oh, that might be Whiteside. Donald Whiteside. Oh, my God. He did it. It is 17-14. We went for 2. Everybody back. Guessing pass. Sending some heat. Somebody get home. He checks it down. It's dropped. Not intercepted. It's over. 17-14. Dude, that was one of the toughest Raiders teams I've ever played in my whole life. I should have scouted that team. I should have looked at the roster. That team was nuts. And they got Mac Jones at quarterback. All right, for scientific purposes, I need to go look at that team. I have to. 99 Brock Bowers, 99 Max Crosby, 99 Ashton Genty, Mike Fox, Jack Beck, Alonzo Rowland, Jackson Powers Johnson. Dude, these guys are like drafting gods. Look at how many auto-generated. Mike Shelton, that linebacker, 91 speed. No wonder he caught HN. This guy's a freak. Got a Sam linebacker X. Oh my God, this team is crazy. It's too bad they have Mac Jones. Mac Jones, the only thing holding that team back from a dynasty. Next up is the 99 overall offense, 96 overall Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't set this thing up. It has to be on strong draft class strength. Yep. I asked my buddy Shane to set this one up. I was out of town for a while and I wanted to be ready to go. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, yeah. No wonder everyone's juiced. No wonder we drafted well either. It's all strong classes. Oh, my God. This is actually kind of fun, though. I don't want to do this every single time, but having this, oh, my God, Mahomes, Worthy, McDuffie, Joey Fredrickson. Holy shit, look at this lineup. It's so good. Wish me luck, gentlemen. I'm going to need it. First things on defense. All right, first moments on defense. Devontae Hazleton. We are quite far in the future, gentlemen. We are quite far in the future. All right, 2nd and 10, 30 seconds left. KC, wait, whoa, we're at the end of the second quarter? Dude, nobody scored in the first or most of the second. Damn, defensive game here. Nakobe Dean, we got to stop Mahomes. 1st and goal. It's an RPO. Jalen Phillips is all over it instantly. Dude, they only have 1 timeout left. If we can get on the quarterback, they're kind of in trouble here. I'm going to go for it. I'm gonna blitz Mahomes and Nakobe Dean. Oh, wait, no, he's got a running back check down. Good defense. Great defense. Another timeout. I mean, if they do this poorly enough, they're going to get nothing out of this. 3rd and goal. Can we make a play? Can we pick off the Patrick Mahomes? We can't. He throws a dot. Xavier Worthy, an easy touchdown. Could I please get a moment? Thank you. All right, 3rd and 2. My first moment comes in the 4th quarter. Wait a minute, though. Ramon Sutton's in soft coverage. Should be able to hit him on an easy out route. Oh, I don't need to because Jalen Waddle out of the backfield. That's why we love Rams playbook. You get plays like that. Now it's red zone alert. We're right on the 2. Let's let Devon Achane just punch us in. Dude, I still wish we had McCaffrey. Our 1 season with McCaffrey. 1st and goal. A little punch from Achane. Bam! George Karlaftis is in the backfield. All over that one. All right, let's try and go a little bit wider here. Actually, I like this a lot better. I hope they blitz here. I really hope they blitz here because Donald Whiteside is going to big dick him. Yep. It wasn't even hardly a blitz. Donald Whiteside's just a freak. That's our Alabama 6'3" physical wide receiver. Now it is 7-7. Final drive for Kansas City. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. How do we find a way? He goes right in the middle, big hits. Damn, he's just eating those. He's just eating those. Takes a lot of clock off, and I'm going to send a blitz here. What do you got, Nakobe Dean? What do you got, Nakobe Dean? Right up the middle on Mahomes. He barely gets it off. 2nd and 5. Xavier Worthy breaking tackles and shit. We got to sack Mahomes. We got to sack Mahomes. 2nd and 5. Now's the time. Now's the time. Laser beam! Minka! Mahomes just threw an interception in the 4th quarter? Have you ever seen that? Minka Fitzpatrick goes up. Wait a minute, this game ain't over. Settle down, settle down. I'm not getting excited until that whistle blows. We're going Achane out the backfield. And he drags us out of bounds, which is smart to stop that clock. We're just going to go inside zone here to Devon Achane. Keep it simple. Nothing crazy on this play call. They're kind of ready for it, but Achane's slippery. Gets through the middle. We can trot out Brandon Aubrey. We got that. This is why we signed Brandon Aubrey. This is exactly why we signed Brandon Aubrey. We can trot him out and win this game if we can just put together a few good plays. And that's switch defense. Holy shit, are you kidding me? They just played the most perfect man coverage possible. That was incredible. Everybody was bagged, instant heat. CPU is not playing around. We got a 2nd and 19. All right, this time we'll make it easy. There's Donald Whiteside making a big catch. 3rd and 1. We got to get Brandon Aubrey in range. We got to get Brandon Aubrey in range. All right, we're going heavy set right up the middle. 3rd and 1, 30 seconds. Somebody get the line back. Oh, Achane! How did he get through? Devon Achane. I don't know what he did. That was dead in the water. Devon Achane got through. We can end this game. Brandon Aubrey field goal ends this game. Here's our backup running back, Bravo, who's actually gonna sneak. Dude, we are like the sneakiest run game ever right now. I'm letting this go down to 2 seconds, and I'm bringing out Brandon Aubrey. He's got those kicker abilities. It couldn't be an easier kick for him. We just can't get blocked like we did with the Raiders. Timeout for Rock Hard, and I know he's rock hard right now. Aubrey's gonna come out. Andy Reid and the Chiefs are gonna ice him. We are in Arrowhead for this game. Iced, game-winning kick in Arrowhead Stadium. Don't tell me it's almost blocked. Brandon Aubrey drills it anyway. Holy shit. 10-7. Miami beats the Chiefs. And we're moving on to the AFC Championship. Oh my God, what a game. The Bengals would not make the AFC Championship. They lost to the Baltimore Ravens. And with another game-winning field goal from Brandon Aubrey, we would take down the Ravens 24-21, leading us to the Super Bowl against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So the Buccaneers are 13-4. Baker Mayfield's already won an MVP in this, sim. Here's our Dolphins roster. This is your Super Bowl Dolphins roster. Devon Achane, Shane Frazier, whatever. Donald Whiteside, Xavier McKinney, Owen Camp, Ramon Sutton, Minka, Chop Robinson, Evan McCann, Jalen Waddle, Nakobe Dean. We are far into the future, ladies and gentlemen. As for the Buccaneers, though, 99, Cucky Irving, Noah Byron, Edgerrin Cooper, Emeka Egbuka is going crazy. Winfield Chavez, there's Baker Mayfield, now 11 years in the league. Jacob Parrish, Cam Hanna, Benjamin Morris is a sick team. All that's left is the big game, gentlemen. Let's close this thing out. I'm going with my rivalry jerseys, and we're putting the Buccaneers in the, what are they called? The creamsicles? The creamsicles. The away creamsicles. First moment comes on defense, but you know what the good news is? We've already got 7, and they didn't even need me for it. Why don't we go on Trenton Simpson, the free agent demon, as MVP Baker's taking off, and he can't quite get there. Are they going to punt that thing away? Might this be... I don't want to call it a cakewalk this early, but this is looking very favorable. I got to go with an early handoff to Devon Achane. Let's not make this game any harder than it needs to be, bro. If Devon Achane wants to just go nuts, good start. Beautiful. Dang, has our run game been this good this whole time, and I've been so focused on the pass? Shane Frazier, Devon Achane. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Of course my run play went somewhere. There's 20 seconds in this half. Clock managed. I'm Aaron Glenn. I'm literally Aaron Glenn. Let's go Whiteside. Bang! I'm not Aaron Glenn anymore, baby. 1st and 10. We got to go no huddle. We only have 1 timeout. We're going to need it if we can get Brandon Aubrey in range on this play right here. I got to get Aubrey in range right here, right now. Let's go up big time. Tell me it's a DPI. Tell me that's a DPI, and then Brandon Aubrey's in range. Pass interference defense. How deep downfield? It's 32 yards downfield. I'll bail out in the Super Bowl. I'll bail out in the Super Bowl, and I've got the slow-ass meter. No blocked kicks. Bang! And a roughing the kicker. I'm not taking it. Oh, my God. I'm getting bailed out in the Super Bowl. They just roughed the kicker, so I could accept this and try again. Like, I could go for the end zone technically, but no. I'm taking my points. 2-possession lead. I just got walked down the field. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's the Battle of Florida. How did I not say anything about this yet? It's the Battle of Florida. Tampa Bay just scored 7. It is Tampa versus Miami. It is 7-10, and nobody's on. Ramon Sutton, my ball's in your mouth. I don't know how, I don't know why, but he's in. 17-7 on 4th and 6. We can all but put this away. I'm blitzing Xavier McKinney. We're going crazy off that edge. Somebody get home. Jalen Phillips. Let's end this game. 3rd and 3. Tampa Bay's burning timeouts. One beautiful, beautiful pass out of Shane Frazier. And this game's over. And I'm thinking Sutton. It's going to be Sutton again. He finds a sweet spot in the middle, runs. somebody over. And this game is all done. Miami beats Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay for this Super Bowl ring. My question is, who's going to be Super Bowl MVP? Dude, that Brandon Aubrey free agent signing was electric. I can't believe he was even available. Strong draft classes is really fun too. So much of this incredible team is because of how strong those draft classes were. Shane Frazier is going to win an MVP here in his 3rd year. Coach rock hard. Very glad they stuck with him after that 2-15 season. And will they announce a Super Bowl MVP here? I don't know. I mean, Ramon Sutton had some really clutch catches. Had that big touchdown right there. Maybe he's Super Bowl MVP. They didn't announce it quite yet, so there's no way to say. Let's take a look at the Super Bowl stats. Shane Frazier, 9 for 12, 2 touchdowns is super good. Achane had 63 rushing yards. We spread the ball out a lot, though, except for Donald Whiteside, who had 74 and a touchdown. It could be Donald Whiteside. It could be Shane Frazier. It could even be a defensive player that we haven't talked about yet. 7-17. 2029 season recap. The Super Bowl MVP goes to Shane Frazier. Crazy season. It's also crazy that Joe Burrow had 6,000 passing yards. That's the craziest thing out of any of this. And they lost in the playoffs. He had 6,000 in a sim. I've never in my life seen a player have 6,000 passing yards in a sim. Have you ever seen that before? Take a look at that. 6,112. If any of you have seen anything crazier, please let me know, because I've never seen anything crazier. It's honestly so cool to see what we did with this Dolphins roster. This was not an easy rebuild, but the strong draft classes certainly helped. Landing some monster players, switching up our schemes, and then that free agency. That year 6 free agency with Xavier McKinney, Trenton Simpson, Brandon Aubrey. There were so many good players. We even had McCaffrey for that season. This was an awesome time, gentlemen. Hey, I love you guys. Thank you for watching as always. This was an absolute blast. I'll see you guys in the next rebuild. Peace.